All right, so in the previous lesson, we created our first daily notes page entry. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how easy it is to create new pages within your graph. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cursor and I'm going to select this text, My Journal here. Next, I'm going to hit double brackets. So if you're using a standard English QWERTY keyboard, this is the key immediately to the right of the P key. I'll hit that twice. And you'll notice that what happens is the text that I selected is enclosed on both sides by brackets. If I move my cursor away from that line, you'll see that what's happened is the text is now linked. And I can click on that and it'll take me to the My Journal page. So you can see just like that, I've created a new page within my graph. Very, very simple to do. I'll hit the back arrow and I will go ahead and do the same thing for my to-do list as well as my creativity heading. So again, select the text, hit the bracket key twice, and that's all there is to it. Same thing with creativity. Now, just like that, I've created 3 new pages within my graph. One thing I do want to mention here is that this link here that is pointing to the My Journal page. So again, if I go back here, this link here in Roam speak is known as a page reference. So you'll hear me use that phrase a lot throughout this course. When I mention a page reference, all I'm talking about here is a link that points to a given page from anywhere within my graph. So in this context, I have created page references for my journal, my to-do list, as well as creativity. The last thing I want to mention in this lesson is that there are several ways to create new pages. The method I just showed you is not the only one. So again, you can select text and maybe we want to create a page for Albert Einstein. I'll put double brackets around that one and I've now gone ahead and created that page. But again, there are other ways to do it. So I'll hit enter. I'm going to hit shift tab to move this block back out. And you'll notice that I don't have to select pre-existing text. I can also start by typing the double bracket key. That'll open up this search bar where I can search for an existing page. So I can start typing My Journal and you'll notice that pops right up. I'll click on that and that creates another page reference for the My Journal page. You can also create brand new pages this way. So I'll type the double bracket key and I'll type new page example. Move my cursor away from there, and I have now created another new page in my graph. So this method is known as inline page creation. This simply means that we can create new pages in our graph without ever leaving our writing space. We don't ever have to take our hands off of the keyboard, and you'll really come to appreciate how easy and frictionless it is to create these new pages within Roam. There is one final method that is not inline. I don't use this method very often because inline is just so simple and easy and convenient. But if you come up here and put your cursor in the search bar, you'll notice this says find or create page. I'll type or I'll put my cursor in there. I'll type new page example 2. And you'll notice that that allows me also to create a new page. And then it's going to pop me over to that page. So if I jump back to the daily notes page to recap, again, we have now created a bunch of new pages within our graph. Very quick, very easy to do. In the next lesson, we're going to take a closer look at what the makeup is of these individual pages.